In the next question, you can see we are given a trigonometric function. Fx has 4 sin x upon 2 plus cos x minus x, and their interval is given to you 0 to 2 pi. And we want to find the subinterval where the function is strictly increasing or decreasing. So first of all, let us take the derivative. With the help of quotient rule, I can apply here 2 plus cos x whole square. This is 2 plus cos x into 4 cos x minus 4 sin x into 2 0, and this is minus sin x. And this term is minus 1. Generally, the students miss this term by writing the derivative. And now, after simplifying, this is 8 cos x plus 4 cos square x plus 4 sin square x taking common. I have this. And taking LCM, this is 2 plus cos x whole square and 2 plus cos x whole square in the denominator. This is 8 cos x plus 4 minus cos square x minus 4 cos x. Now, after simplifying, you get that we are having the term 4 cos x minus cos square x. And if I take the factors, so I have numerator cos x common, 4 minus cos x upon 2 plus cos x whole square. Now, we have got the derivative, and we can see that this denominator is always positive. And if I know that this value cos x is always lying between minus 1 to 1, and we are also given the interval, so I can write for 0 less than x less than 2 pi, we know that cos x is always lying between minus 1 and 1. So from here, we can get the value of 4 minus cos x, because cos is always, least value is minus 1 and positive value is 1. So this term will be positive. Also, 2 plus cos x whole square will be positive. So from here, we can see that the function derivative plus or minus depends only on this number cos x. So the function is strictly increasing, first part is strictly increasing if f dash x is positive. That means the derivative cos x into 4 minus cos x upon 2 plus cos x whole square is positive. That means cos x positive. And you know cos x positive is in first quadrant. This is your first, second, third, fourth. And cos is positive in first and fourth part. So we'll be having cos x greater than 0, then x belongs to 0 to pi by 2 union 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Similarly, for the second part, we may have function is strictly decreasing if f dash x is less than 0. That means this whole derivative, what we have got, this is less than 0. And this depends only on cos x less than 0. From here, cos x is negative in second and third quadrant. So x will belong to pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. Second and third quadrant. Hence, we will conclude the function is strictly increasing on 0 to pi by 2 union 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, and strictly decreasing on pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. Thank you. In the previous question, we have seen that we were to find the interval for which the function is increasing or decreasing. Now, in this question, show that the function f(x) given by tan inverse sin x plus cos x when x is positive is always strictly increasing on this interval 0 to pi by 4 and strictly decreasing function on pi by 4 to pi by 4. We will proceed like this. We will take first the derivative of the function f dash x. Tan inverse x derivative is 1 upon 1 plus x square, so I apply the same with chain rule into derivative of sin x plus cos x. So So now we have this is cos x minus sin x divided by, you can simplify if you want, this is 1 plus sin square x plus cos square x, that is again 1 plus 2 sin x cos x, or I will write sin square x plus cos square x plus 2 sin x cos x, and after the simplification I can see this is cos x minus sin x upon 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x. Now, we want to prove increasing for this interval and decreasing for pi by 4 to pi by 2. You can apply both the ways. You can put f dash x as 0, or you can check when it is positive. You can see when x belonging to 0 to pi by 4, that means 2x will belong to 0 to pi by 2. That means first quadrant sign is positive 2 plus. So this term is always remaining positive. So we have 2 plus sine 2x is always positive. So we can have the function is, this is for the first part, function is strictly increasing if f dash x is positive, and because this denominator is positive, if numerator should be positive. That means we must have cos x greater than sin x. And you know that if I draw the graph for sine and cos, you can see the graph here, and we have like this. This is y equal to sin x, and this is y equal to cos x. This is 0, this is pi by 4, this is pi by 2, etc. Now, you can see that for 0 to pi by 4, this part, this cos curve remaining upper on the than the sin x curve. So this part is true, which is true for this, which is true or satisfied, you can say. So hence the function is strictly increasing on 0 to pi by 4. And similarly, if I take the second part, when x belongs to pi by 4 to pi by 2, again you can see the denominator 2 plus sin 2x, then 2x will become belonging to pi by 2 to pi. In that quadrant also sign positive, and 2 plus sin 2x is always positive. And from here the function is strictly decreasing if f dash x is less than 0, and that depends on cos x minus sin x. If cos x minus sin x is less than 0, that means if cos x less than sin x, and then you can see for this interval pi by 4 to pi by 2, the curve is this curve, cos here is in 0 to pi by 4 is bigger than the sine, and in this part sine curve is upper than the cos x curve. So we have, which is true again, which is satisfied, and therefore the function is strictly decreasing on pi by 4 to pi by 2. You can do the question in alternate way as well. If I want to take the critical point, I will take alternatively, just for a minute, this f dash x has 0, that means this can't be 0, so we have cos x equal to sin x, that means tan x becomes 1, so we have x equal to pi by 4 for this interval, and after that we are having this 0 to pi by 4 and pi by 4 to pi by 2, two subintervals, and we have to check the value for f dash x. Again the same way we can check and get the answer